Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Summer Meyers. I'm a homeschool mom of 5 kids, and today is a special day because I'm collabing with the fabulous Gina B. Homeschool. Gina is a fun friend that I have made over here on YouTube, and her channel is awesome. She talks about all things homeschool. She talks about her family and her kids and lifestyle. They do vlogs, and she is really sharp. I mean, her advice and thoughts about curriculums are just really, really smart. So if you haven't seen her channel, go ahead and check it out. Go visit. It's worth it. Today, we decided that we'd like to talk about homeschool because it's kind of my thing. It's kind of my jam. The topic of this collab video is 5 things that we love about homeschool. You know, there's a lot of benefits to homeschool that you don't even think about until you're actually doing it. So if you're kind of like sitting on the fence, maybe these 5 reasons will put you over the edge. That's not a very good analogy. Maybe these 5 things will help you make an honest and informed decision. Maybe, we'll see. One of the things that I love about homeschooling is the community. And that is something that I didn't expect to happen. You know, the big fallacy, like the big rumor, the big overspread, and every homeschooler is just like tensing up waiting for it, is socialization. Oh, your poor children, they're not gonna be social. They're not gonna know how to interact with their peers. I mean, I'm not normal and they're with me all day. I get it. I get it. When I decided to homeschool my kids 3 years ago, and then we're starting our 4th year now, I did not know anybody who homeschooled. Like, nobody I knew. Nobody in my church group homeschooled, nobody on my block. I didn't know anybody. And I was kind of just like, well, we're just doing this. We're just gonna figure this out, guys. And bless my friends, because none of them asked me that question. Well, what about socializing your kids? Nobody confronted me about that. And I'm not sure how I feel about that. But then I reached out to co-ops. I reached out to a really big co-op that's in our county who connected me to smaller groups of people who connected me. And then I found just like people hidden. The homeschoolers are there. They're just hiding. They're just, you know, they're kind of bunkered down. And as soon as you find them, they are the most welcoming, sincere, genuine people. I have been so fortunate with the homeschoolers in my area and in my community. Just literally the other day, we were leaving a homeschool co-op. There was 2 moms and their kids, except they weren't little preschool kids. They were older children that they were, you know, out enjoying the day. And they said, hey, it's homeschool, right? And I said, yeah. And they were like, us too. The public school kids are in school, or the homeschoolers are coming out. and we just started talking and we connected. You know, there was an instant connection of, you and I are in the same boat. We're experiencing the same thing. There was no social awkwardness. I remember when I was a new mom and I didn't know anybody. I had no family around me. And I was like, how do you make friends? How do grown-ups make friends outside of school? Like, how do you do that? I would go to parks and I would see other moms with their children. And we were all kind of looking at each other out of the corner of our eyes and like, they're a mom, they're small. I could probably talk to them, but they're on their phone now. I can't. I mean, talk about socialization. But with the homeschoolers, it's like, you homeschool girl, I got you. I know. What curriculum are you using? I'm really struggling in science. And that's what I love about the homeschooling community. And I'll even say this, the YouTube homeschooling community, which I hadn't really dived into until about 6 months ago, is just as welcoming. I mean, we got our drama. I mean, what family doesn't have a little drama? I'm not saying anything about it. As a whole, as a group, people are so generous and nice and thoughtful, all in this together kind of feeling. And I love that. I love my people. This is a really silly reason, but I hated getting up for the bus. Like getting up at 6 a.m. to be at the bus stop was like just my worst enemy. Girlfriend, we school in our jammies. We get up, my kids get their breakfast, and they come into my bed, and we do our morning basket routine, and I'm like, I'm just hanging out in bed until we get this done. You know, like there is just such an ease. There's no rush. I mean, as a society, we're always just like, got to get things done. I got to put it in my phone. I got to message them. I got to send an email them. Better call them. Got to set up. We got to go run. Now we're here. Now we got to go over here. I mean, like, it is just a constant push to move and to get things done. And I think I don't know what it is, but there is some kind of like time warp where there is no rush, that we are the masters of our sea and our sail, and we will go as fast as we want. We're on our own time frame, and that is extremely liberating. And I also think that's extremely good for children to not feel this constant pressure of, you got to get to bus, got to get to school, got to go get to recess, got to get to lunch. You're constantly on the go. And then children just fall back and are just like, oh, I'm exhausted. I love that homeschool just slows everything down. If it does not work, if it makes us rush, then I cut it out and I say, goodbye, Felicia. You know what I mean? Like, we are just on our own time, and we didn't finish that. Got tomorrow, got the next day, got the next, I mean, just endless supply of days to reach that goal. And it's okay. Oh man, it's okay. Another reason that I really love homeschooling is the fact that there are less lines. Like, I can strategically maneuver us and be like, I do not need to wait for Labor Day for this to happen. We can go in the middle of the week. We can go on a Tuesday at like 11:30 and it'll be dead. We just went to a life and science museum up north from us. And during the summer, man, this place is packed. I mean, there was COVID, so I mean, but still packed to the max. And then we went again just after school started. It was dead. There was nobody there. Everybody was in school again. And we literally pulled in. I was like, look at all these mommies and their little babies. And it was literally just a bunch of moms with their like little squishies, their little like, 12-month, 13-month-old babies that can't really do anything, but mom needs to get out. Mom needs to get out. You gotta get out. And they were there for, an hour, and then all those moms left because, nap time and lunch, so we had this whole place all to ourselves. I'm never gonna be able to live without that ever again. I don't wait for lines. We were up camping up north, and there was this really cool cave tour, and I went up to the front. I was like, hey, do you have any discount for homeschoolers? And she's like, yes, we do. And it was like 1,000,000 times cheaper, like dirt cheap. And all I had to do was show our little homeschool ID card. And then we went and we did our thing. And it was just so nice. I mean, and that happens pretty much everywhere. You just ask for a homeschool discount and they're like, yeah, sure. You call Great Harvest and you're like, hey, I've got a homeschool group. Can we come on in and see how you make bread? And they're like, sure. And we'll also give you free samples. Yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, I will do that. I love it. I love it so much. One of the biggest benefits to homeschooling that I have discovered was the relationship and bond that I have developed with each and every one of my kids. I was expecting us to grow closer as a family, but I wasn't expecting to know them better than I already did. Learning with them, learning what excites them and gets them really jazzed about something, that's something that only homeschool opened up for us. That is just one of the greatest blessings and gifts that I think God has given me in our homeschool, is those really deep personal relationships. Also the homeschool swag. I mean, I don't have a ton, but just the homeschool teacher t-shirts and hats and mugs, and just like, I love homeschoolers. I love them so much. Outside is my classroom. You know the t-shirts I'm talking about, and they're adorable. I should have worn one now. I don't know what I was thinking. So cute clothes. That's one of the reasons why I like to homeschool. That is it for me today. I hope that was helpful. I think that was just me like talking. I hope that was fun. How about that? It was just a fun, silly video. And I hope that you guys take a moment to check out Gina B Homeschool. She's just really phenomenal. And I'm going to go check her out right now. I'm going to go see what she put, because I'm interested to see how many of these match. After we said 5, I was like, maybe we should have narrowed it down to 3 or something. Because we're all just going to say the same things. We like to school in our jammies, and we like homeschool discounts. Wouldn't that be funny? Those were the same things. Gina, we should have collaborated a little bit more. We should have sent a few more emails. I hope you guys are having a really good day, and I will see you guys next week. Talk to you later. Bye. What's the word I'm looking for, Gina? What's going on with my hair? What's going on? I think I just tripped over my words. About homeschool. Hi, Annie. You see a dog? If you bark, I swear, you wake that baby up. You're meat. I'm just kidding. I love my dog.